This episode is brought to you by Pamela Eka, PamelaEka.com. High-end style and luxury isn't just for the runways of New York and Paris. Pamela Eka is a high-end menswear line for the professional male who appreciates Italian workmanship. Visit PamelaEka.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
Hi everyone, I'm Pamela.
I'm Ebong.
And I'm Kate.
And today we are dishing with you from Nathan's in Georgetown, found right on the corner of M and Wisconsin in the heart of Georgetown.
And we're really excited because Nathan's is celebrating their 40th anniversary, actually a celebration this week. Yeah. So make sure that you come by Nathan's and celebrate with them. It's 40 years of fabulous.
Great food.
Great food, absolutely.
Pretty cool bar too.
Yeah, exactly.
And today we have with us a very special guest, Svetlana Legetic. Svetlana, where are you from?
I'm from Serbia, but I've lived in DC, I guess, for almost 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
So I'm giving myself supreme kudos for announcing Svetlana's name correctly.
I know, better you than me. I couldn't do it.
We're already way ahead.
Well, one thing that I know I can pronounce correctly is the name of your website, because I've been there many times myself. It is brightestyoungthings.com, and you actually just have a new feature that you started this week. So that's what we really want to talk about. That's
Well, I want to know everything about Brightest Young Things too, since I'm a little bit new to the website. So I want to know about that. Yeah, exactly. The magic that is. I want to know a little bit about that, but also definitely the new feature.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the uninitiated, I guess, brightestyoungthings.com is a website that we would like to say is like a daily online magazine that's dedicated to everything that's good in DC. I guess
that.
Yeah. We would. There's not necessarily like a format that we would like to stick to, but we try to like focus on what is good. Okay. We started it 2 years ago, and we redesigned it probably a year or so ago to what it looks like right now.
Actually, I like it.
Yeah,
You've got a lot of stuff going on there.
It is.
There's
It's like a lot on
It's
there.
very content
pretty.
rich.
One of my coworkers always says like gives me like an epileptic shock every time I go on it. Like things are flashing, lots of colors. But that's what we wanted to kind of show like the vibrancy of what DC we think is. I guess there's a calendar for things that we find interesting in DC for the next 2 weeks, and then we do daily up to 15 articles, which cover everything from upcoming bands to theater reviews to food reviews to art and design things. We cover a lot of events. There's a lot of event photography, inevitably. So yeah, it's at this point run probably by, there's about 40 or so contributors.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Where do you contribute?
Yeah.
Just anyone, or?
Well, we've done like calls for contributors. So at this point, when we started it, it was just me and my friend Jason Pratt, who bought me the domain for my 25th birthday.
Oh my God!
A birthday present?
Yeah.
Birthday
So-
present for business. I like
That's
that.
nice.
Because
does he want a cut of that? Anything?
No, he's still doing all the back end stuff. So he does all the coding and everything.
Awesome.
Because I used to take pictures and just post them on my MySpace blog, and he was like, "We need to like take this out into the
Capitalize
world.
on this, right?
Take this out into the world." So now we have 2 other co-editors, Kale and Libby, me, Jason, who does all the coding stuff. We have a graphic designer who's in charge of how beautiful the site looks, Eric Lofton.
Good.
Worth his weight in gold.
I bet.
We have a photo editor who manages kind of like a dozen or so active photographers. And then we have people with their columns. We have music reviewers. We do a sporadic call for contributors, and people just want to be part of it. Yeah, but now we have something new.
And what's so fantastic is that people do want to be a part of it. And that's what you learned from just doing the site. And now that's why you've launched this new part, because you learned people want to be a part of it. That's what social media is all about.
Right.
Absolutely.
What's a new part?
It's a message board.
Okay.
It's called the BYT Shit Show.
She's given some other message boards a run for their money, which I love.
Exactly.
So the idea is that you can start some shit on your own, for lack of a better word.
And I'm sure they are.
Subtlety has never been our strong suit. But no,
that drives conversations, and that drives hits.
Yeah,
too.
we're hoping that is the case. We've early on, someone told us that comments are content, essentially.
I agree. User-driven.
Right. It actually brings you back to maybe read something again, engage with people. There's like a lot of people that have met because of the website. You know, they were just like commenting, and then it was like, oh, is that you at like a show? Are you that person that said that? So what we noticed was that like a lot of people would like post on the event, like, does anyone have tickets, or has anyone seen this person? A lot of kind of misconnection type posts, even, you know, with the party photos and stuff like that. The girl in the blue dress, you know, I'll be here on Friday, find me. So we decided,
Twist on
Yeah,
steroids.
it is.
Scary.
it's a little scary,
want
but
ads.
like,
That's good.
it's innocent enough because
True,
you know,
true.
you're not necessarily giving them any actual, I guess, information.
Phone
Yeah.
numbers.
Right,
Any
exactly.
actual MO.
Well, along those lines, anonymous posting, because
I knew
you
you'd
have
wanna
your
bring that
people.
up.
I know you have people post anonymously, obviously.
Yeah, so initially we had people had to register to comment on the site and whatnot, but obviously, you know, I guess like the beauty and the sad part about the internet is that you give people a platform,
Right.
you know, and 40,000 individual people read Brightest Young Things every month, multiple times a
That's
month,
awesome.
which is like a lot of
great.
people.
That's
That's a
great.
lot of
Right.
people.
So
Great.
Yeah.
we have made you this essentially a soapbox that you
Yeah.
could step on
And rant and
and
rave.
rant about anything, which is why we decided to move the ranting and raving to the shit show, which is
Right.
literally what it's going to be, and keep the website as like editorially, you know, sane as we would like it to, so that the comments within it are more pertinent to what the actual editorial stuff is.
Now, the shit show started, what, like a week ago?
Less than a week ago.
And
Awesome.
what has your response been like? Have you just been inundated with people just starting postings on random stuff, or has it been pretty tame?
I mean, there's been definitely, I feel like it's been comparatively decent thus far. We've
It's
even
been decent.
Have you started any rants on your own, just to kind of like get a conversation
so
going?
we have kind of like a general like rule within ourselves editorially that we're not going to be starting anything
Right.
negative. We
Okay.
will
Okay.
start maybe certain discussions or about, you know, certain topics that we feel people would be interested in. I mean, there's inevitably, you know, this Saturday someone at 7 a.m. sat down and wrote something about like sleeping their way to the top of the scene.
yeah.
Who does one have to?
Nobody ever does
Saturday
anything
at
like
7
that.
a.m.
And I like
Saturday.
woke
Eating
up at
cereal.
7 a.m.
I woke up at like 9. I was like, really? It's like too early.
Well, you
early
can't
for
control
this.
what they want to say. You can't
Yeah, but I mean, I think the spirit is comparatively positive. There's been
Right.
a lot of like discussions, you know, like where for dinner and what do we do, you know, for like these shows. I mean, it's pretty constructive, I think, and what is pretty good. There's been like quite a few kind of like style and art-led things, and even like say that one there was like the few that have been negative. Inevitably, someone like finds humor in it and kind of like
Right.
drags them onto, you
that's
know,
Right.
we need like some unicorns in here. Like it's too sad, you know. So we're pretty happy with it. I mean, we hope like people start actually, you know, using it.
Well,
more.
I think interactive portions
more
of
better.
sites work really
Right.
well. We actually have our own interactive portion of our site.
All right, speaking of interactive, today's poll actually is, or not this week's poll, is going to be, how much is too much to pay for jeans?
That was the poll we had last week, right?
Oh, that's right, you have a new one.
That was a new one. That was the old
That was the
one.
old one. So now we have a new one.
People actually responded to that one.
Yeah, and actually, 48% of people said about $200 is the amount of money you should pay for jeans. I don't really know. I pay actually less. I don't. Actually, I do wear.
No, I don't think I've
ever seen you in jeans.
I would say I spend
that's
about,
right,
for like the jeans I really
occasionally.
like, I spend about $200 for a pair of jeans. I really like Rockin' Republics. Do you wear a particular jean?
I have seen you wear Rockin' Republics. I saw you in the street one time, like a year ago. I was like, "Those are Rockin' Republics." Like, yeah, that's great idea. Anyways, I do. Actually, I do. I wear. I like 7, but I also sometimes I get Old Navy, and actually they fit me perfectly
do
because
like
of my height and my size and my butt.
Svetlana, what do you wear?
So
I just wear Levi's.
Levi's. I love
Oh,
Levi's.
that's classic. That's great. That's great.
straight
Yeah.
leg.
I don't wear jeans.
I've never seen her in jeans.
I own
I've
a
never seen her in
total of 2 pairs
jeans.
of jeans.
I've never seen her in jeans.
So-
ever.
I think one
I
pair
don't think I
of
have either.
jeans.
But what's
you can
our,
wear 'em.
Ebong's
Cut 'em
going to
into
come up with our
shorts.
poll for this week.
Yeah,
What's our
Daisy
poll for
do.
this week?
Oh, the poll for this week is. Oh, the poll for this week. Sorry. The poll for this week is, how far do you think the Maryland Terrapins and American University are going to do this week in the NCAA tournament? As you both know, Gary Williams Terps actually made the tournament, and American obviously won the Patriot League. So let us know. Go on the interactive poll on www.thedistrictdish.com.
/interactive. And make sure to visit us on Friday when we'll have another exciting guest. That's all for this week's District Dish.